Sega not so long ago was one of the giants of the industry, and to a certain degree they still are. They're doing well with their Sonic movies and the Yakuza series is going strong, but that's the thing. Outside of Sonic and Yakuza, how many franchises do you know coming from that big blue logo? This brings us to the Dreamcast. One of the main losses of Sega was going out of the console market. The Dreamcast was their swan song and was essentially a dead man walking. What makes this console interesting were the quality ports, especially of fighting games, and the weird catalog. You might think of games like Jet Set Radio or Power Stone, but recently, it's Space Channel 5 that came into my library. For a while, that franchise seemed to me like a mediocre rhythm game. If I was going to play something like that, somebody Amigo seemed a better choice. I have to apologize to the director, Takeshi Yuda, and the producer, Tetsuya Mizuguchi. Space Channel 5 is one of the most hardcore experiences that I had. In every sense of the word, in how creative it is, it's very video gamey, but also in its difficulty. Actually, most of the footage you're going to see is of me either failing or reloading save states. Space Channel 5 is one of those games that you might have seen and is somewhat popular. Jet Set Radio was known for its cel-shaded look, even if you didn't play it, while Space Channel 5 had the appearance of Michael Jackson. You'll probably know it mostly for that. If not for that, you might have seen it appear in cameos along other Sega mascots in Sonic games. Such a wide and excellent choice of games wasted on simple cameos. They clearly haven't forgotten. There's rumors of remakes for some of these games, but the franchises have been mostly dormant. The game itself is insane. You play Ulala, a reporter who fights aliens, by imitating their dance moves and shooting them with laser guns. All this while trying to keep the ratings of the station she works from going down. The premise is bizarre, the look is bizarre, the backgrounds are actually FMVs, and the characters are 3D models over it. It's a really specific and out there concept. I didn't even get to Space Michael Jackson. The title is the perfect representation of what Sega used to be able to do. Some of this energy is still quite present in Yakuza. Unfortunately, it's the only franchise outside of Sonic that they seem to be willing to continue. Of course, because it makes a lot of money, but there's space to try other things without venturing too much into your capital. There's rumors of Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio continuing, but as a multiplayer Fortnite style game. Not interested. Sega doesn't need something like that. The arcade style is still something worth your time. Games too elaborate or good looking to fit onto the hardware of the time. Now would be the time to bring all of this back. Not necessarily in the same format, a lot of these games were really experimental. However, it was fascinating how well most of them worked at a time where 3D games were all or nothing. It would be a fun experiment to see those titles be fixed off their kinks and made fully fleshed out. It's quite unlikely. Companies just know how to chase trends after they've been well established. I suppose Sega will satisfy itself with the money procured by its Sonic fanbase.